I say that, I sort of make a little bit more of a fool of myself. Okay, so you saw what chicken could do, right? I mean, not for nothing, but you're not really going to call somebody a chicken, unless you sort of mean the coward one, right? Because you don't call people chickens. You'd be like, you chicken. Why? Because you're clucking around or something? Right? Okay, so, but the literal meaning of this word takes on a whole new feeling, correct? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Whole new feeling because of its connotation. Connotation. Okay. Addiction, I found a typo. Never create a PowerPoint at 3 o'clock in the morning. Addiction, however, is one of the literal definitions of someone who is addicted or devoted to something.
Grandma's on my live.
Okay, but you're supposed to be working with me right now, so calm it down. But it has a negative connotation to it, the word addiction, right? But couldn't it be positive? It would be hard to use it in a positive way. Could you do that? I mean, I guess we all could, right? But that's the strength of the connotation. Like you could actually be unable to turn a word around. You could be addicted to shopping, but still it takes on that negativity. Like that's something that you do more than maybe you're supposed to.
Way, like, addicted to,
Right, like if you're addicted to drugs or addicted, that kind of addicted is usually what people are thinking, right? Okay, so that word, although it is harmless, it, although it's harmless, it does not really have a positive spin to it almost at all. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, can you think of any that a word that would change its?
Go on my live.
Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Pairs of words with similar denotation. What is the denotation again? The literal meaning of the word, right? Okay, so that have different connotations, okay? So, okay, let me tell you this. What did Grandma always call her 3 girls? What does my license plate say? Oh my God, you're just not very smart today.
Oh my God.
I don't understand why you just don't get it. Why don't you just get it? It says, well, she would say that my girls were ladies. Ladies, right?
Yeah.
So, a lot of times I hear the kids in the school say, these females do this and do that. That drives me insane because, right, because a female, when I think of that, I think of going to the zoo. Like a female zebra and a male zebra, or a female camel and a male camel. You know what I mean? Now, I do understand that as humans, there are males and females, but I don't want to be referred to as a female. I was always referred to as a lady. So we were supposed to be raised as young ladies. So do you think that that has a positive or a negative spin on it?
Negative.
The word lady?
Oh, positive.
Right. So lady or woman, right? As opposed to female. Yes. Okay, I'm not an animal. I'm a lady. Okay. How about, which one do you think is positive? Which one do you think is negative? A mess or unorganized? A mess. Like, my hair is a mess. Oh, let me
No, don't.
let me contextualize this for you then. Okay.
No.
You know where I'm going, right? Okay. So if somebody says, my room is unorganized, if your room is simply unorganized, then it's okay, right? But if it's a mess, okay, then we've got issues, problems, and more concerns than we want to know about, correct? Because I'm not going in there. I'm not cleaning it up. You clean it up. Do you get it? Okay. What about dirty or cluttered? Remember that show we used to watch?
Clean house.
Clean House? And they would say, oh, she's got so much clutter. And then they would show a picture of the house, and you'd be like, oh, that place is filthy, right? And they would say, clean up the clutter. Clutter is a nice way of saying a mess, dirty, whatever, right? Okay, I got another one. The kids at school love this one. Excuse me 1 second. Coming back. Need air. Okay, so the kids loved saying this one. Were you fired? Yeah, like when you leave one job and you go to another. They will be like, oh, Miss So-and-so was fired. And, you know, whatever the circumstances are, you know, like we don't want to tell you whatever the circumstances are, but the nice way of saying fired would be like laid off. Do you get it?
Laid off.
So fired obviously has a negative connotation to it.
Has like a harsh meaning
It absolutely does. Good. I like that. Good job. Okay. Oh, you're going to love this one.
Like
She's going to love this one. Wait until you hear this one. How about lazy? You can't make this stuff up. I know. I'm right here. What about lazy or laid back?
Oh, I'm chilling.
Oh, chilling. Okay. So you just chilling.
Yeah.
Right. You know, folks on our side of the town, we call that lazy. That's lazy. Okay. That's just straight lazy. Okay.
What?
Now, how about, I didn't say a word. Just thing on. I didn't say a word. Okay. What about scrawny versus slim? Would you rather be scrawny or slim? Would you rather be scrawny or slim?
Slim.
I would rather be slim.
Slim.
When they talk about people, you know, they'll say, oh, she's slim, you know. So, okay, so this was what she was using. Because she was saying, oh, what does it say? Hang on. They're telling people that you're on. Like, that's why this is a video. Anyway, okay, versus slim or slender, that kind of stuff. You would prefer to be called that, right? And you know now, I'm sorry, but you know, they don't want to say women are head right. So now what do they call them? Thick. I don't like that term either. They are right. I hate that word. They used to say big boned. You big bone mama at the door. Okay. And
I mean, but people wear.
and the other one is now curvy. Like, we've always been curvy, but whatever. Curvy, right? My lips are dying like for real. Okay, next one. But you're getting this, right? You're going to know connotation like crazy. Connotation, an idea or feeling that a word invokes. That, I think that should be evokes. Evokes in addition to its literal or primary meaning. So, a synonym, you know what a synonym is?
Yeah.
Yes. So a synonym for the word connotation could be like a hidden meaning, a hint. I don't know. It's association or suggestion. Insinuation. I love that word. Undercurrent or undertone. So let's review, shall we? Let us review, shall we? Okay, this one's fine because nobody's on it. But okay, let's review. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. Denotation. What does that mean? It is the literal meaning of the word straight from the dictionary. Got it? Got it. Okay. Every word has at least one. Have you looked up in the dictionary a word and it had like all these different meanings? Like you're looking for one word and then you find the word and the thing is like this long and it has all these meanings and you're like, which one is it? Yeah, you only need one. But you find the one that suits your purpose, okay? But every word has at least one denotation. We know this because we look words up in the dictionary way back in the day, you know? You guys Google crap and you still can't figure stuff out. Listen, Webster is your friend, okay? Use the dictionary. Connotation is the emotional association a word evokes in a reader. Like when you're reading something and you get to this word and you're like, I don't know that word. You have to look around it because it's got an emotional charge to it, okay? And that's the context. It's the words and the sentences that are around the word that maybe you could possibly be unfamiliar with. Do you understand that? Oh, good. And that is what's going to determine whether there is, or help you figure out rather, whether it's a positive or a negative connotation. So if the word is being used negatively, you can look around the words and find out, look around the word and find out, sort of what the meaning is. So what if you said, she was serving chicken last night and the gravy was a little dry. And then I said, she was a chicken last night and couldn't admit that her gravy was dry. Did I use the word chicken differently twice? Mm-hmm. I did. Right. So, in the first context, we are talking about the animal, right? We're talking about that actual chicken. Yes, we are. But in the second one, we are calling her a chicken. Because if your gravy is dry, you need to just admit it, okay? So, really? So, what about an example of smart? Let's use the word smart. We are going to... no, not the opposite. Good thing we're checking for understanding. We're always checking for understanding. Because I thought she understood. Oh, boy, this is good. Okay, so... we're going to try to come up with a positive and a negative for the same word, okay? So if someone says, ooh, she's really smart. See, why thank you, right? Okay, versus she thinks she's so smart.
Yeah, all right, okay, cool.
What happened there?
You got negative. You got defensive.
That got negative, right? Can you think of another one?
But
go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, that way could be like, she's such a smart aleck.
Right. If she says, you are so smart, I would have never thought of that. Is that being quick?
That could go both ways. It depends on the person's tone.
That's good. That's connotation. Okay, so depending on your tone. So if I said, she thinks she's so